Thank you for your interest in our Mind Fitness Clubs. Here you will learn about the powerful concept of mind training and about a revolutionary technology that is empowering participants to lead their own minds and achieve excellence in all areas of their lives. First, I want to introduce you to Luca Bosurgi, founder and CEO of the Mind Fitness Clubs and creator of an extraordinary self-empowerment modality. Luca spent most of his adult life creating, investing, and managing companies. At the age of 22, he was thrust into the leadership position of his family's huge but faltering orange juice enterprise in Italy. Very early, he realized that companies are people, and the success of companies is determined by the experience and the amount of brain power invested by their management. In simple words, the quality of his manager's mind would dictate the success or failure of his portfolio. He also realized that the right choice of people was not enough. It thus became of paramount importance for him to find keys to unclutter his manager's minds so as to unlock their greater potential for excellence in creative thinking and decision-making. To accomplish this goal, Luca was determined to develop a deeper understanding of the mind. The challenge of understanding and the real nature of the mind in order to find efficient solutions to psychological issues became his game, his passion, and then his life. 10 years ago, he left the banking world to develop a method that was able to multiply people's brain power. It took approximately 25,000 hours of research, testing, failures, and successes to bring it to the stage it is at now. In the last 3 years, his method has obtained almost 100% of permanent results with many hundreds of people. The theory is simple. Our brain power is massive but limited. If unmanaged thoughts, feelings, and emotions are taking up time, space, and energy, the speed and quality of our thinking is necessarily compromised. However, obsessive thinking, crippling emotional distress, and chronic psychological issues all drive from the same problem: a passive relationship with our mind. Luca's method trains people to become proactive in this relationship. This normalizes their minds, freeing an enormous amount of brain power, which can then be allocated to their performances, success, and happiness. The results are staggering. People in fear, anxiety, lack of self-confidence, addictions, PTSD, depressions, and much more are able to gain peace of mind, happiness, and efficiency in just a few sessions. The next step was to bring this solution to the masses. The recent breakthroughs in the development of virtual reality technology provided the answer. Luca and his team had developed a series of VR applications that replicate his method but actually amplify its results. The early stage of the venture was fast and very intense, with over 4,000 hours of development and endless training, entirely financed by Luca's personal fund and by the main seed investor and president of the company, Brad Stewart. Now we are ready to offer this fast, powerful, and effective solution to the world, opening a global franchise network of Mind Fitness Clubs. These are facilities in which members learn how to lead and exercise their minds, in the same way that people have learned to lead and exercise their bodies. Our Mind Fitness Clubs network will offer the Bosurgi method in a virtual reality environment. Members will train their minds to clear psychological issues, including unwarranted fears, anxiety, and a lack of self-confidence, and to optimize their thoughts, feelings, and emotions. By so doing, they will be able to achieve higher levels of performance, efficiency, success, and fulfillment. Given the prevalence of the issues that Bosurgi method targets, the market segment for the Mind Fitness Clubs is estimated at 60 to 80% of the general population. Initially, the company's marketing will focus on young executives between 26 and 40 years old, who typically squander 40 to 80% of their brain power through excess stress, anxiety, insecurity, addictions, and unwarranted fears. To mention just a couple of figures reported by the Center of Diseases Control and Prevention, 40 million people in the U.S. were diagnosed with anxiety disorders in the past 12 months. 30% in the U.S. report experiencing alcohol disorders. 24 million U.S. residents are currently suffering from drug addiction. 43% of the U.S. population take mood-altering prescriptions regularly. 16 million is the estimated number of U.S. adults who had at least one major depressive episode in 2012. Suicide is one of the leading causes of death in middle-aged people in the U.S. With proper mind training, we can reduce dramatically these numbers, reversing the actual U.S. mind health crisis. These are just a fraction of our market, since we are aiming to train in our clubs all the individuals that are seeking solutions to improve efficiency and performances in their lives. Through a global network of mind fitness clubs, our goal is to help upgrade the human capacity for creative thinking, exploration, and contribution to suicide. Given the size of the target audience, the effectiveness of the Bosurgi method, and public fascination with virtual reality, we foresee a multi-billion-dollar profit potential through our network of clubs. This will eventually allow us to create a non-profit wing that provides mind training sessions in underserved communities. If you are interested to explore more and eventually participate to our mission, please email us at info@mind.fitness.